Didn't
And
didn't quite expect it to get here, right? Like, you and I both predicted 2-0 for DoV.
we did. Shoot, I could have my first wrong predict.
Yep. He's gonna possibly get that wrong. I was about to instinctively invite AstroCuck for DoV. I was like, wait, no,
Well,
he's not. He's not there.
eh, feels bad. So, what do you think DOV just needs to have some more reliable CC? Or do you think they ban the Vayne?
Uh, I mean, I think they can get away with a Vayne ban, right? They've got ban advantage, so go ahead and ban the Vayne, put them on something else, and then I think the CC they had was fine. They were just drastically misusing it because there were times where Vayne didn't have flash. They should have known that. J4 should go in. He should have gone for a tanky build instead of full damage because you're really not going to one shot the Vayne. So go in with the J4. That'll guarantee the orange setup. Um,
Yeah, it's true.
So I think they just need to use it better. I think Zog needs to step up in the early to mid game when he has that kind of pushing and CS advantage against a Morgana. She should be able to move around the map. Sleepy Trouble Bubble flies through walls. You have no clue it's coming, and then suddenly you're hit or it's cut off your escape route, right? So I think Zog needs to be proactive. I think Tiny Brain needs to have better target selection. And beyond that, the rest of the team seemed like they were playing fairly well.
Yeah, no, they um yeah, no, I can agree with pretty much all that. I think better target acquisition, uh, ideal target choice is going to help a lot.
Right.
Um, really calling out in fights. I don't know, obviously, what comms are like, but normally DOV a team that's pretty good at that. You seem in form there, so
Yep. All right. We got Yuki up in here. Feels good. Lobby's getting a little full.
by a little full, you mean
They
completely?
completely full. Yeah. Someone's gonna have to drop. They're gonna have to get an order and then invite Yuki.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
There.
Why is
DOV is
Anubis
pretty
not been
much the
playing
team for
today?
that. I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. He told me yesterday that he wasn't going to be.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really weird. I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna be gone. He'd been here. Not that I think that Moneybag's been doing bad by any means necessary. Um, I just I don't know why you'd bring in subs if you don't need to.
Yeah, and I'd say like when you're like down to the wire here,
Right.
um, you're gonna want to maybe bring in your main people. God, I hate this app sometimes.
What app?
The leak chat app. Yeah, I'm gonna message Yuki, see if they're in LCS already here. All right. Oh. Yep. Fix the pick band overlay. Yep.
Rip.
Quick shout out to some of our sponsors here. DoV Smart Room Guy. As you guys noticed, or maybe noticed, the pot grew by $150 over the last day. So
Yeah. We'll give them a peep.
So thanks to him, gave us an even bigger bump this season than last season. So go check out his YouTube channel. He makes some tech YouTube videos if you're into smart home devices, anything like that. Tells you how to set them up, gets into the nitty gritty like no one else does. So as long as you can get past some old man jokes, I think you'll be plenty fine.
Call dad jokes, Sam.
They're old man jokes. I wouldn't consider them dad jokes. They're old man jokes.
I do like me some dad jokes.
But yeah, check that out. Also check out Mobalytics. They're helping us out this season a bit. So check them out. We like using their programs. Their overlay is cool. Their website is cool. So hit them up if you want to get better. Morgana ban thrown towards Rakanye West. Definitely an annoying pick there. Kind of made it so it was very hard to get on top of the Vayne. Yasuo ban. They really want that Yasuo ban. Who plays Yasuo? It's not Kiora, right?
I don't think.
No, he doesn't. Let me. Ugh, gotta.
It's not on any of their top played.
Even Rakanye?
What was their old name? Wait, he's on their sub list, isn't he?
No, he's a starter. He's their starter mid laner.
He has the arcades.
Yeah, Krasia.
Oh yeah, it's not showing up for me because of.
That's what yeah. That's why I'm looking him up on League Match History. I'm gonna copy paste that into op.gg. Let's see what we can find here. Pike ban towards Red Arc King. Yep, that's solid.
Plays it here and there.
He plays a little bit of Yasuo. It might just be like a tilt pick that Zog just really hates playing against.
Yeah. I'm hoping for.
Yeah. All right. Alistar picked up for Maniac, or for Red Arc Key, we assume, by Maniac. Canterbury going back towards the J4. Ooh. They really are just like double downing on like a super heavy engage with the Malphite rather than the Ornn. A little bit less reliable because it is such a smaller engage option, but still pretty strong when it does land.
A little more instant.
Yeah. Slightly better as a defensive pick as well. He's got the shield is pretty strong. Same with just all the armor stats he gets.
Ooh, Darius.
Ooh. That could be pretty scary. Darius into any of these super close range tanks that don't have a whole lot of fight capabilities in them. Malphite, not notoriously known for his fighting abilities. He's good at poking, but yeah, not in these duels really. All right, hopefully they ban away the Vayne. Yep, there we go. We got the Ziggs pickup. Poke is on board. Definitely like that. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Jinx and Tom Kench ban here.
Yeah,
just take soccer off of comfort. Actually, I would have much preferred just like a Jinx, Tom Kench, and Ziggs pickup from DoV here because
Yeah.
I don't think they're really gonna ban out the Malphite away from Kevin. Tiny Brain on the J4 didn't have the best targeting, so maybe have him on that again, see if he blunders the second game in a row.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go for the Trundle. They could have picked it.
Yeah, he did really well in the Trundle, and I think it's so far been the highlight jungler pick so far of the split in 2 days. And a Jin Man, yep. Taking away both the 80 carries he's played in the set so far.
Lucian against Soccer.
Right, MF pickup. Wow, they're going for the AoE wombo, which is really potentially dangerous, right? I like MF. She's very dangerous, but has a lot of potential to fail, right? Your whole kit is based around your ult. You've got a Trundle who can just pillar you from a mile away, knock you out of that. Alistar gonna be really hard to deal with when he's on top of her. On top of that, I'm gonna be curious to see what build he goes. If he goes full lethality, it's not gonna bode well for DoV right here. I want to see something a little bit more aggressive, maybe like a Black Cleaver, get some crit in there so that he actually has a bit of team fighting capability. And Cassiopeia and Galio lock in. That might be a Galio Alistar bot lane.
Could be a Darius.
It could. I would definitely not prefer Darius. I think that would really falter. We've seen Galio bot lane.
Oh, yeah, hold on, Garen.
Okay,
Malphite support.
That's Malphite support then. Okay. Interesting pick ban from both teams, actually.
Cassiopeia bot.
Yeah, Caspot, possibly. I actually would prefer the Galio bot. We've seen Galio bot from a couple of pro teams. I forget which one, but I saw it it was either in Korea or Europe. But it's very sustained damage. You're gonna have a hard time dealing with the poke though. But if the Alistar does find his way in, the Cassiopeia with the Miasma, gonna really help lock down people.
Yeah.
But it also very squishy. Once this Malphite hits 6, that is a dead lane.
This is true. Yes. Boy, this has a lot of potential for the game to just blow up.
This is a much more aggressive comp from DoV. Same thing from Galaxy. They've got the aggressive top laner. Cassiopeia bot has a lot of late game potential. I like it.
One thing that sucks for the side of Guardian is that, boy, they have a rough time sieging.
Yeah.
Or Galaxy.
Yeah. It's also possible that Galaxy can still possibly swap lanes here. Kiora does play Cassiopeia quite a bit, so it's possible they send him mid lane and move Rakanye bot with the Galio.
Yeah. I think Galio has probably a harder time than the Cass into his Ziggs.
I think so. For sure. And I think he's going to do a lot better of a job at thwarting what MF wants to do, which is just, surprise, you're dead. MF and Fiddlesticks would be very, very good friends.
Right? Surprise you're dead comp.
Right.
Fiddlesticks, Ash, MF, Humble, and Malphite. Man, that'd be terrifying to see that pop out of a bush.
Yeah, I would not I would not feel very good about that.
Walking around, mind my own business. And these guys just jump out of the bushes at me.
Yeah.
Alright. Over under. Game. For the set.
Yeah, you just wanna call it on the set, potentially?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because this game decides it, I guess.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll get that rolling contest. get that rolling.
What lane do you think we're gonna see the Casio in?
I don't know because it has potential, right? I don't. They might decide to swap it. It makes sense for Kiora to be playing it because he actually plays the champion. But yeah, I have no clue where we're gonna see it. I would much prefer seeing it mid than bot lane. I think just because again, once Malphite hits 6, she's dead.
She's dead. She's just dead.
Yeah. That's not a very big bet there, Sam. You got many points, bud?
I'm there, bud. Oh, I'm out of this Jew. Damn, I'm running low. I have to use this natty. I use as my backup.
How's your attempt to switch over to vaping going for you?
Well, being that I literally only chew when I'm casting, pretty good so far.
Solid.
I just feel very out of place.
Huh.
Not having one in. I did 2 games, but it's game 3, boys. We'll throw a celebratory one in.
All right, we got in without any hiccups.
So far.
Let's get it.
The only thing that kind of sucks about natural is as like kind of like sand, where it's super, 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 super fine. And this one, they have the wax in the tin. It comes in a cardboard tin normally, so you can actually press it up against the wax to get it to form. And this stuff just goes everywhere. It's terrible.
We are seeing a little bit of an aggressive movement here from DoV. 3 people powered on
Ooh.
1. Nope, they're stopping. Never mind. I tried it. Ooh, we got some big betters here. Both Neon and Astro put in 1,000.
On the same team?
Yeah, they're both betting on DoV.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Hmm.
Love Cuss put 10 points on DoV, then tried to up it to 500.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Fix map? What do you mean fix map? There's nothing wrong with the map.
Yep.
I guess is it normally
It shows everybody's.
Oh,
it shows
did
the
I turn off
entire
Fog of
vision.
War? Whoops, there we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
I was kind of confused about that too. I was like,
Yeah.
what the heck possibly could be wrong with the map?
Accidentally clicked Fog of War. Me Molo. Alright. Standard sets from both sides. Definitely curious to see how this Malphite pick goes. I want him to go more of an AP build than a tank. Even though their team could definitely use a tank, Malphite support is going to be best used full AP, I think. Just kind of for that one-shot potential under the Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
But even...
Seeing Dark Harvest again.
Yeah, well, Dark Harvest is the standard MF rune at the moment, just because you get the one-shot potential with the Q, where you just... It's so much more burst on top of it.
Right.
So, definitely, I like it. You just have to be able to farm. You have to be able to last hit the cannons. I think you still get it if your support takes it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm excited to see.
Is Garen and Darius brothers of any kind or no?
No, they are complete rivals.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, they look the same. They do the same thing.
They
really
pretty
the
much
same.
have the same kit. Darius is
Yeah,
just
they're
a
the
little
same
more
champion.
complex. Yeah.
One's Noxian
One's
and one's
Demacian, yeah.
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 That's the only difference.
They're both like the leaders of their kind of thing. Well, I guess not.
Mhm.
I guess technically J4 is the leader since he's the Prince of Demacia, but you know, the leader of the army, I think, as far as I know. It's been a long time since I've read lore, but yeah, no. Darius's brother is Draven.
I knew they were blood brothers, but
Yeah.
like maybe here turned. One of them turned for the good
Yeah. This
or bad, depending on how you want to look at
I
it.
feel like this matchup is definitely I would feel as Darius favored. It really depends on how long Kevin actually stays in these fights, which we've seen him kind of overstay a few times. Because if he's able to get in and get out with the silence, then he'll be fine. But if he sticks too long, he's gonna get condemned. He's not condemned. Sorry, apprehended. Yeah, Darius gets condemned. If he misses the apprehend, it works as a condemn. That would be so broken. Actually, no, that would be good for the person against the Darius.
Yeah.
It would put them to safety.
They get pushed away.
Unless he purposely does it into a wall.
Right.
But the nice thing for Garen in this matchup is he does not have mana. So while Darius is already pretty low, Garen just gets to do this. And feel pretty good about it.
Garen, baby.
Love me some Garen. Again, wish you went Ignite. I feel like if you're going to go Garen, unless you're like super good at controlling the wave and punishing your opponent, just take the Ignite. You're going to get those early kills. Otherwise, you're kind of just a guy that runs at people and pisses them off. I don't think we've seen a Garen game win, have we?
No, I don't think we've seen him get behind in lane either.
No. So it's all about conversion, which apparently no one's been able to actually convert yet on a Garen.
Standard conversion rate?
Kevin doing a pretty good job with that CS, though. We'll see how much the Darius is actually able to pick up here. One thing I really like so far out of Galaxy is just how often their support roams up to help the jungler with the Scuttle Crab. He is an unrostered, so I guess not too much to actually be happy about. Because never know if we'll actually see him again.
Something that their support, if they don't do it, could learn.
Yeah. Ooh, Kevin's going to be grabbed up again. Under tower this time actually puts him in a pretty rough spot. Good trade there for the Darius. Forced to flash. Probably wasn't forced, but he used it anyways. I think he would have been fine to not use it. Just take the damage.
Yeah.
No real kill threat from the Darius without the ultimate.
A little confused on that one.
Yeah. On the bright side, he's got a mana advantage.
What?
That joke's never going to get old.
You want Garen to have to use mana?
Alright, looks like Maniac not actually going to step up. I would be ecstatic if Garen had to use mana.
I'd be pretty mad.
His kit does not need to be resourceless.
Yeah, sure it does.
We literally just described how it's actually just a worse version of Darius's kit.
But wins trades.
Yeah. Darius has mana. Why does Garen have mana?
I don't think it's worse. I think it's easier to execute.
I would say its functionality is worse. He doesn't have CC. The silence is nice. The lack of CC and the lack of slow means that he's not able to aid himself in what he wants to do with his kit, right? Darius...
His team fight kit is worse.
I mean, I would argue even in a duel fight, right? Darius, he cripples you with his slow. He gets... Which he has two of from Apprehend and his W, right?
Yeah.
His execute is better. It's just always true damage. Granted, you have to have proper stacks. But then Garen's is only good when they're low, right? So I would argue, yeah, Darius's kit is just a better version of Garen's. They both have their different frustrations, but I think in terms of what's actually useful in any given game, solo queue or not, yeah, Darius is.
I think in 1v1s, I like Garen's more just because it's a lot easier for in and out trades, and it's resourceless. Like, it's super nice in 1v1s. You can just constantly poke them, walk away, regen all your health, and walk back in.
Yeah. Alright, we'll have to see what Maniac Bane goes for a build. He's got the Phage. See if he goes for either the Black Cleaver or the Triforce. Don't really see a reason to go Black Cleaver this game, honestly. I think Triforce is just in most scenarios. At least now that Conquer's a thing, right? Like, you're already doing true damage. Just get the extra, Triforce procs. So it's
all the melee champs, Darius would have been amazing on DoV's comp.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably would have liked a Darius pickup, but Garen's still going to be all right, like we were discussing. Surprised by how this bot lane is going, actually, so far. CS lead for the Cassiopeia. A lot of respect being given over by the MF and the Malphite. Maybe looking for a poke and then going to try for an all-in. We'll have to see.
J4 gets down for this gank proper. Could be scary.
Yeah, it does need to be careful because Trundle's in the area. Oh my god, yes, top lane's interesting, I swear. But what's going on bot? I'm going to move the camera here.
You don't like just staring at top lane the whole game?
Yeah, watching Garen and Darius spin is kind of tilting me.
You getting dizzy?
Not exactly dizzy here.
For how aggro of a game we expected this to be, this is not very aggro.
Yeah, looks like we might actually see a kill up top, though. Maniac Bane does have 5 stacks. Not going to use his ult, though. Maybe with the flash in, wants to go for it, but he actually misses. Did he DC? He was just attacking the tower.
I don't know if he DC'd or not, but even if he did, even if he was trying not to kill him, he would have still killed him. It was a turret, so...
If he had flashed in, gotten his ult off, which he had the stacks for the one-shot with his ult, and he could have walked out.
No, I'm saying, like, because Kevin ulted there. Like, if he did DC right as he flashed in,
right,
Kevin wasn't going to stop the turret from killing him.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, the first one I was just like, okay, he accidentally misclicked, but then he did a second attack on the tower. I'm like,
That's super unfortunate if he did.
Yeah.
Or maybe misclick and wanted another auto attack on the Garen for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, that was his moment, though, right? He had the 5 stacks. He had the ult up. Could have been a thing. We were kind of talking in the preseason about him. He looks like he's got potential to be a strong player, but we did note his CS numbers were a little low, and apparently he's got a little bit of execution issues. Again, all things that can be very easily fixed. Yeah, might want to. We were talking about that. Was that earlier this game or last game? Keybind target champions only.
Last game.
Very useful. I keybound it to my mouse.
SUPO's getting actually a pretty decent lead on soccer right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, a 10 CS lead is definitely solid. Especially because, I mean, we were thinking might be a dangerous lane with the MF and the Malphite, but they're not even playing it aggressively. It almost seems like they're waiting for the jungler to come down, but he's not. So it's putting them in a little bit of a rough spot where this Cassiopeia is going to eclipse the MF in terms of usefulness, especially considering MF is going lethality. Just not gonna be that useful in team fights, and so it's all gonna be kind of on Zog's shoulder, unless Kevin really starts popping off up here, which he does have a good CS lead. But again, Zog's gonna have a hard time against the Galio, who's already got his components.
Yeah, Galio's at the point now where he can withstand the poke.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I worry a little bit for the mid to late game viability of DoV's comp. It's going to be very execution heavy, and even then, going to be hard to do once Cassiopeia gets the shield finish from Seraphs. Garen's silences in general should stop Darius from finishing his Q spin.
Really good drag pickup, as much as BS that is. Really good drag pickup.
Yeah. The vision
control
down there is crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that vision.
Oh yeah, they've got that whole side warded. There's no vision anywhere on the entire river for the side of DoV.
Granted, DoV does have really good top lane vision, so kind of swapping up the priority of the map. Which, I don't know, I feel like for DoV I would want bot lane priority. Right?
Yeah.
You get the dragons, you really want this bot lane to get ahead. Oh, catch the game up there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 3 months off, and I forgot how to use this thing. 2 months, actually.
Yep.
It was only 2 months off, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, about 2.
Yeah. But DoV going to go aggressive onto this blue buff. Looks like they're going to flash forward onto the Trundle. Cataclysm comes out. Kill over to the Garen. Nice job there for Kanye West. Low on mana. Won't be able to get anything done. But they do have to be careful because Garen is in a bit of a shuffle here. Lots of damage coming out, though. Darius still no flash. See if that bomb's going to be able to kill him. Barely not there. See, I think he's able to get the kill. Nice job for Kanye West now on the run. DoV with a nice topside play. A little bit of an aggressive flash there from Red Arc. Barely misses. Would have been good, but yeah.
If you can get that, the headbutt there, or the pulverize, paired with the cast ult, and then you knock him back, that's the dead MF.
Yeah. Yeah, I see in my mind the Petrify coming out in the middle of the headbutt, so she just gets frozen as she lands face first into a Cassiopeia.
Right.
Then you get the miasm out, so when she unstuns, she can't flash out or anything. Would have been a great combo. Shame it missed. So we'll wait 5 minutes to see if we can get anything done.
Garen's pretty big now. 3-0.
3-0, yep.
eSports.
On the Garen. Yeah. Hope that. I'm hoping he gets some damage again. I just want him to get some damage. He's ahead. Push the lead. Don't go full tank.
Good Black Cleaver. Get a Yomus.
Yep. I don't know about the Yumus, but
I was waiting for you to say something.
definitely agree with the Cleaver. I mean, it can work. I got hard stomped by this Master tiered Garen the other day. It was so annoying. He took Ignite. He took Predator. He just was one-shotting me, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was actually the worst thing ever.
This is where your deep hatred of
Yeah.
the champion comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah, only in Flex. And
Right?
high plat Flex, you have to play up against freaking Master tier players. It's like, oh god.
Hey, in Silver 3s, you have to play against challengers.
That's because nobody plays 3s.
I don't care, still playing against challengers in Silver 3s.
Yeah.
Still BS. Oh, Cass getting good damage off Holy.
Yeah, really good damage there. I'm still waiting for the engage here. Like, Kiora's really low. Like, Malphite, Alter, Igniter, MF. Get the ult off, right? But
Right.
MF is out of mana, so they can't actually do the play. They're spending so much time trying to get poke off, and it's just not meaningful enough so far.
Cass is going to heal most of it up.
Yeah. Yep, Cass does get healing whenever she uses her Q. Is it when she uses her Q or when she uses her Q on a poison target?
Uses her Fang on a poison target. You hit something with Q, and then you...
Yeah. And heals her for... Yeah, she's gaining 30 health, so... And you already want to use that for farming anyways. Ooh, Tiny Brain with a pretty aggressive dive there. Isn't able to find the knockup, though. Mafia definitely wasted his ult.
Just trying to be full health going back into the jungle, I guess.
Oh my god, Zog almost got
my.
that kill. That's going to be pretty good for them, especially because Kanye doesn't have teleport. This gives a lot of mid lane priority over to the Ziggs.
Dog's going to do a lot of damage on this turret.
Yeah.
I'd be able to get it if Trundle doesn't want to answer it.
Yeah, but she's going to. Don't think he can really do too much to the Ziggs. Wow, that sent him really far. Maybe he can actually chase this down. He does not have the red buff. Ooh, taking so much damage, and he doesn't have flash ult. Takes his one more bomb from the Ziggs, and he gets the kill. Zog with a superb play yet again.
Yeah, it was I thought that initial satchel charge was kind of suspect.
Yeah.
The way he went right over the Trundle, where he didn't gain that much distance.
I expected him to try and jump over the pillar with it. He might have.
That's what I thought.
He might have been a little hasty with his placement, but yeah, DoV needs to fix his bot lane. Like they've got 4 kills, but they're not very far ahead, and that's mostly because this bot lane is CSD. And unless they can really kill this Cassiopeia, who's already finished up her Archangels. Oh no, the Malphite missed, but here comes the Garen. Nice flash out from the Cassiopeia, trying to burn them down. Uses everything she's got. Nice kiting from her, but now she's in a little bit of trouble because Garen's here. Nice use of the Justice, not able to finish up the kill, but Darius on the backside doing lots of damage. Once you get the Noxy Guillotine off, it doesn't have the 5 stacks. There it is, one more Q and a ultimate from him. Maniac Bane finally on the map. But
That was a good fight for the side of Galaxy.
yeah, it was really good for Galaxy. Now Tiny Brain in a bit of a pickle. as he's going to burn down to the Ignite. Doesn't have his W, but I think they're going to be able to trade it back for Rakanye. Even with that damage reduction, he should be falling. Auto attack going to pick it up? Maybe? No, but he's just stalling. They really don't care about this.
Ooh. Did force the Garen flash.
Yeah.
They can grab Dragon now. Yeah, this is looking really good for... He's getting better for
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, they got first tower. They're going to get a second Mountain Drake, which they've got a pretty decent split pushing comp here with the Darius and the Trundle.
Yeah.
It just looks like Soccer and Target really just need to kind of get rolling here. Both of them seem a little jammed up. All right, nice top lane tower there from Kevin. Just in a pretty good spot.
Getting up the turrets at least. Grant you the other one was first blood, so.
Yeah, it was first blood split across many people though, so not a huge spike for any one person, which is generally what you want to see. There are certain scenarios like we were talking about earlier where maybe you don't. Oh, Kevin's getting some damage. Woohoo! I mean, DoV still have the Herald though, so they can definitely maybe try and open up this mid lane tower, which is already incredibly low.
Yeah, they did open it up.
Yep, they got it. They just needed the Ziggs on it.
Now I bet you they go bot.
Yeah, I would bet you they go bot. And, oh, J4's going tanky. This is perfect. They're building correctly this game, besides I still have gripes with MF's build, because I don't think she's going to have any kind of mid to late game presence, so we'll have to see how that goes. Kior with some pretty fantastic kiting. The move speed's helping out quite a bit. Kevin not able to get in range for the silence.
Took so much damage there just trying to catch her.
Yeah, she's in a pretty rough spot. Caught in the Cataclysm, no way out. She's going to burn down 5 members here, and Galaxy just not prepped anywhere on the map. Rakanye didn't even ult. And here comes the Herald, like you called it. PGA Tour completed. I'd say these guys constantly win the tour.
Yeah, right.
Even if they don't win the...
They could keep... Yeah, I really hope they keep pressuring this.
Yeah, I think they do, because no one's answering. They've got 3 mid, and Zig is going to be more than happy to just wave clear that up if they manage to get to the tower.
He's not getting anything from the wave clear.
Yeah, that's why I had to throw in if they managed to get to the tower, but Kanye West little caught by the Jarvan. I don't think anything major is going to happen here. Again, just stalling.
I
think they could collapse on this. I think they're going to try. Trample does land onto the Garen. He's doing a good amount of damage, but I think they want to take their win-ins and leave, not get too greedy. We've seen a lot of teams overstay at this elo. It can be pretty detrimental. Zog with so much damage onto Red Arc King. He's walking straight through the minefield. He's so low, but Zog is no mana. He needs blue buff. Someone give this man a blue buff.
Right?
What happened to day 1 where he got 4 blue buffs in a row that weren't even his own teams?
I was going to say from the other team. Oh, for some reason I thought Cassiopeia and Trundle were on opposite teams there. I was like, wait, watch out! Like, DoV, what are you doing? Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, DoV sitting here with a good lead. I would say far from game controlling, though. Only 3,000, and even after opening up all those turrets. Again, it's a lot of CS differential in the bot lane. Kind of tied up in the middle top lane, but...
Top's pretty far ahead for Garen right now.
I'm still looking quite at this MF doing what an ultimate in the knockup. Soon to be countered, though, by the Galaxy. They're able to turn it straight around. Almost no damage taken at all by Galaxy in this fight so far. There's just no mana on any of the DoV members.
If Ziggs would have been able to have mana throughout that whole fight, that could have looked pretty different, actually.
Yeah,
they were all grouped up.
Did he get the back from earlier when we pointed out that he had no mana? DoV needs to get on top of these back timers. Yeah, the fight could have been so good. And again, I just feel like the MF build did nothing there, right? Lefaudi's not punching through the Galio, the Darius, or the Trundle, who's just going to steal stats from MF's team. And it's just a really unfortunate situation where he got the perfect ult onto 4 people for almost the entire duration and did like 400 damage.
I think Galio was the only one that got brought any relative close, close to death.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, he was very low.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Zig's getting blue buff, that helps.
Got blue buff.
He needs the back.
Yeah, he needs the back still. Wait, how much gold is he sitting on? Let's see. 3K gold!
3,000.
My man!
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah, that fight with proper back timing would have been won by DoV.
You spend 2,800 gold on Ziggs there, I guarantee you win that fight very handily.
Yeah, because he would have had, again, 2,800 gold more worth of items on top of actually having mana to fight. Would have helped out quite a bit. I think that definitely could have turned the fight around in their favor. And you should be more than willing to give up like half of your turret's health just to get a good back timer, right? They could have had 1 or 2 people stay to defend the turret. And, you know, get Zog back, maybe get Soccer back, who has finished his second with Valley item, so going to be doing a little more damage, but still not going to be one-shotting anybody, especially with Cassiopeia having the full Seraphs. Pretty scary, though. They need to either get Kevin dominating the side lane or find a perfect catch onto Cass. Those are DoV's win conditions right now.
Yeah. I'll end up getting there. You get a Morelos? Yeah. That'll help. Having that Morelos against a Trundle and a Darius is really nice. And Cass. A lot of healing.
Yeah, J4 does have a potential engage opportunity. Not going to go for it, though. Maybe trying onto the Trundle, see if they can catch him out. He doesn't have Flash, so this could be a good job here. Cataclysm used. Here comes the Galio ult. This looks like it could break into a full fight. Garen caught up. Going to be hit by the taunt. Never mind, actually. They do find the kill onto Trundle, though. And swiftly disengage after using a couple ults for it. And by a couple, I mean a few. And by a few, I mean exactly 3.
Like your progression of words there.
Breaking it down in case people want it to be more specific.
Right.
Right, third dragon is coming up. Looks like we might see another fight. Trundle's not here, so this could be a good one for DoV. That ultimate is doing so much damage from MF now that she has 2 items. That's 2 dead on the side of Galaxy. Should be a free dragon for him if they decide to go for it.
I'm really hoping they do.
Yep, Kevin actually really wants in onto this Cassiopeia. She does have Flash and heal, see if she uses it, but justice might be served. He goes down, Zog with the snipe kill over the wall. Kevin leading the charge.
Kevin, an absolute monster right now. It's 6-0.
6-0-3. My man, Kevin.
Kevin's work on the Garen.
Kevin's like a Slash Andy play top lane. Get your good games and your bad games. But absolutely popping off.
Early season Kevin or late season Kevin?
Right. No. Yeah, either one, really. That's where he swaps between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chat is pointing out it's a little bizarre that Malphite has a Roa, which I think I wanted Malphite to go AP. I definitely think a Roa is a little bizarre because it's not really stacking up, but it does give him some defenses along with the AP that I was hoping he would go. Maybe would have preferred like a Echoes, maybe. Yeah, Ludens would have been good, I think. Just that extra burst damage.
He's going into an Abyssal Mask probably now?
No, he's got the Fairy Charm, so it's probably something else. What does Negatron and Fairy Charm build into?
I have no idea.
As long as,
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. God, I hope he's not getting... No, it couldn't be that. Hey, chat, what does Negatron and Fairy Charm build into? Or is the Fairy Charm not included in that at all? Because it might not. They might not build into something. I don't know.
I don't think they do, and if they do, I don't know what. ZZ Rot? No.
No. Alright, Target Quiet might have been caught out here. He's got 5 people coming towards him. Flashes away. Hike says nothing.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure he's going to an Abyssal.
Yeah, it could be an Abyssal. I think that would be a good thing. It would buff up the Ziggs quite a bit. Ziggs ult. That was questionable. Not really sure why he ulted there. Luckily, Ziggs ult is on like such a short cooldown. I had this one guy in solo queue that literally would just use his Ziggs ult on cooldown to catch side waves. Like I would be going over to side wave with like TP, and he would just like ult it away from me. I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Just every time it was up, and I don't think he was like intentionally trying to like piss me off. That was just his playstyle as Ziggs. He just used his ult for like map control rather than like team fight presence. We lost the game because you know Ziggs ult is really strong in fights, and we never had it.
Yeah, that could hurt. What?
I was just laughing thinking about the situation. How annoying it was.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing how people like that kind of stick with you sometimes. Just like,
Right.
I hated that guy.
I mean, I'll never forget Turret or Rift Heraldo.
Yeah. No first turret, no Rift Heraldo.
No gank. Oh man, he
God.
got gank right at least.
Yeah. Surprised they didn't say like Ganko or Gonko or something.
Gonko. The Gong Show.
Hey, there goes Zog using his ult. He just cleared out bot lane with his ult.
Nice.
Getting mad.
Zog's like, I got you, him.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is slowing down a lot. They have managed to put Garen off on the side lane, though. Oh my god, Zog got caught by the apprehender mid-air. That looks so weird.
Don't you love those weird animations?
Yeah. I think DoV gets his top lane tower. They're not going to be able to answer this in time. No, they are. He doesn't have a wave. Never mind. But the fact that they have to move to answer him is definitely boding well for DoV. The only problem is they don't have a great amount of disengage. So here with the Trundle Pillar coming in, Soccer's going to get caught. He's burst down in absolutely no time.
Cancel that TP. Thank you, Garen.
Yeah, Garen cancels the TP. That is the problem with the Garen split push, especially at this late into the game when there's so much engaged potential coming out from Galaxy. Even with the vision, they saw how fast they were coming towards them, and they did not react nearly in time.
No, yeah. There's no need to be pushed all the way up there. As soon as you saw him backing away from top, you need to just back off from mid.
Yep.
They want to fight you mid, you get top turret, but can't let them not defend top and get kills mid.
Yeah, Galaxy is... I mean, a lot of people back here. We might be able to see DoV force down this tower. There's no wave clear. Zog does so much damage with his passive to these towers. See if he can manage to snipe off Maniac. Barely doesn't land the center. Otherwise, yeah, that would have picked up a kill. God, I really hope Zog gets a Lichbane soon. Lichbane Ziggs is so scary.
Yeah.
Really helps with the split push. They need a little bit more sustained damage, which Lichbane is going to help with. Ooh, but here's the engage on the Cassiopeia. She does have heal and flash, but she can't do it when she's silenced. Dies immediately. The MF tries to do it. It can to the Alistar, but he manages to live a long amount of time. Now a target acquired also falls. I think DoV should be happy with this and possibly move towards the Baron now that the main damage source from Galaxy is down.
And Trundle's pretty low. You do this pretty quick. They don't really need target acquired for it, but I think they're just going to go for turret.
They really want the turret, and I think they're getting zoned off of it.
Yeah, I don't know why they're going for turret here. As pretty big misstep. I would have really liked to see a Baron grab there. Would have been pretty big.
Yeah, I think they definitely could have taken that Baron for free.
Oh yeah, in that pro game that you're watching with all the TPs, did they end up taking 7 TPs that game?
I didn't finish watching. I just saw them do the pick ban. I didn't even finish watching the pick ban. I closed it out, so no clue.
Okay.
But TP did not. The nerf to it did not hurt pro play. It literally hurt solo queue and not pro play, which is like the exact opposite effect that they were hoping to have, I think.
Right.
All right, looks like Galaxy going to be going onto the Baron. They've got a lot of damage on this with the Cassiopeia. Ziggs ult comes out a little early, trying to just whittle them down. See if the Garen can get in for the disruption. They really need to not give this Baron away. Trundle manages to take it. Now they're looking for the fight. So much damage coming out from the Cassiopeia. They do manage to kill off the Darius, but they're so low. Garen really wants in. She does still have flash and heal. I think, yeah, Kevin's not going to be able to get this kill. Tiny Brain falls. Soccer barely able to kite out of here, trading So many kills, but definitely a situational advantage for Galaxy.
Yes. Yeah, they got more kills and they got Baron. So a huge positive trade for them. And a Baron that could have been taken prior.
Yeah,
So really good job from them to see that they're going for an Ocean Drake when there's Baron up.
right. A really good vision play from them. Definitely puts DoV in a rough spot. And now they get a free Ocean.
Yeah, that's three Barons, three Dragons. That's gonna be a pretty powerful Elder.
Yeah.
Granted, they're not getting three Infernals or nothing like that, but a triple sec Elder is pretty solid.
Yeah, if we get to the point of an Elder, it's definitely Galaxy favored. Their neutral objective control has been a lot better than DoV's so far this game.
Yeah.
And they're going pretty even in the fights. And again, like I kept saying, the longer this game goes, the more the fights are going to go in the favor of Galaxy. So looking like a good position for them to be in. They've got the tanks, they've got the sustained damage, both of which DoV's kind of lacking.
Yeah, there are a lot of burst damage, and it's hard to burst out a Darius, Trundle, Galio, and an Alistar.
Yeah, even a
And
cast.
even a cast, yeah, with her shield.
With the shield, she's got heal as well, and you've got to do that all before the rest of the team knocks you out with all their CC. Ult used defensively actually barely even clears up the wave. If that, Darius wants to engage. Nice headbutt from the Alistar. Here's the engage, though, from J4 onto the Cassiopeia. He's taking so much damage, not able to get anything done. Now Kevin on the backside, seeing if he can get it, but here comes the Galio, the knockup onto them. That is looking like a done fight so far. Galaxy, they are winning the team fight versus DoV. There goes Soccer. It's just Zog. Is his perfect KDA gonna survive? Looks like it probably won't. He falls, and if Galaxy doesn't win here, I don't know what's wrong. But this is definitely the first upset of the tournament. Galaxy.
Yeah, this should be Galaxy getting game 3 here.
Yeah, Galaxy.
Really good job from them.
Winning game 3. 2-1 versus DoV against most odds. Just looking good. Kiora put his carry pants on 2 games in a row.
I think it really came down to macro and comp.
Yeah, I would say mostly comp. Because I think the macro is a part of the comp issue.
I mean that Baron shouldn't have ever happened.
Right. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. But there wasn't any real macro play from DoV to make with the comp that they had.
Right.
Which put them in a situation where they don't know where to go, what to do.
Yeah, that burst comp's fine if you're playing against squishy members. It does pretty well against that.
Yeah.
That's when they pick 3 melee tanks. It's like, well, now what? Yeah, really good job from Galaxy to pull out the 2-1 game MVP. You're going with Kuro?
I think so. Yeah, I think Kiora really he hard carried game 2. I think this game he did pretty well. He got caught out a couple times. I think if not him, I think Rakanye would be my next for this game.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
Had a really good sense of peeling with the Galio, and went a really selfless build too, going for the full tank. So yeah, I'd say one of those two for this game. It's really hard to say. I'd say Set Kiora, but this game it's a toss up between Rakanye and Kiora.
Yeah. All right, I will message Kiora. What the heck is their? Oh, it is Kiora. I thought they had a different name.
Just Kiora.
Message, try to get them in here. Man, we're pretty much ready to get into the next set. Who's playing in the next set? Do you know? Trying to move
It's
things along too
Rockport
quick.
and Olympic. So yeah, we'll make this quick. That way we can get that set started. We're already 6 minutes late.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Kira.
Well, congrats on the 2-1.
Thank you.
Really, first game, or I guess second game we'll go over. Really good vane play. Is that something that you play quite a bit and you're pretty well practiced on and that you're used to playing, or what?
Ving's my most played champion.
What?
Yeah. She's my comfort pick. I've played her the most by far across every year.
That's all the seasons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Solid.
What made you guys kind of want to pull that out? Just trying to get on to comfort and get you on something that you knew you could carry on.
So DV was super passive in bottom lane and just was just a farm all first game. So I figured being on a hyper carry would be more beneficial, and all I had to do was out farm them. And we stayed pretty close in farm, but it was a benefit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if Vayne can stay even in farm, that's obviously pretty nice.
Yeah.
Then you picking up those 2 kills down bot at that dragonfight, I think, and then the 3 kills up top after that. I mean, you're so big. Your team was doing a really good job peeling for you. Is that comp that you guys have tried to run before? Pretty much peel for you?
It's something that we had practiced before. It worked out really well. Although we hadn't tried it with the Vayne before.
Okay. The relatively same idea though. Of,
Yeah.
Peel for you and let you carry.
Yeah.
Game 3, I think you guys had a really, really solid pick ban into them. Him and I both kind of agreed that's not the reason you won, but it definitely had a very big factor into it. But did pretty good on the cast. Is that another one of those picks that randomly you enjoy playing?
Yeah, she's one of my favorite champs to play. I've only picked her up this season though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise pick to see.
Yeah,
I was
we were
trying
not
to-
expecting it.
I was trying to figure out if you were going to stay bot lane with it or maybe go mid and try and match them there. But I mean, it worked out. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, we had practiced me playing Cassio bot with my team before, so that's why we had drafted the all AD champs to start.
Okay.
It's also why we ended up banning all ADCs in the second ban phase of that third game.
Yeah.
It does make sense. Have you guys heard from the support yet at all?
No, we have not.
Well, maybe you can look at that guy. It seemed like they were pretty decent.
I'm going to consider picking that guy up if he's readily available. Yeah. He did pretty well.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the team plans on doing, but I mean, it would be nice. It was a little rough, me and him in the first game because we hadn't played with each other though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, having boss energy and never of playing with the support before can definitely be a hindrance for a while. But like you said, pretty passive lanes, so it wasn't too bad. What do you kind of think was the biggest contributing factor to this set that you guys had for the win?
After the first game, we realized how passive they were, and then just playing to that and out macroing them. We got a good idea of what they were doing in the first game, and it was they did almost the same thing every game, which made it really easy to predict how to play.
True.
That's fair. Yeah.
Most games that we see them is kind of like Ham and I've made the joke pretty much every time now. They do the tour. They get top, mid, and bottom, or vice versa of that. And
Yeah.
went for that dragon, which really good capitalization. I don't know who called that for you guys. Really good job at just going for the Baron there at the end.
Yeah, it's something that we have been trying to set up for that Baron because we knew we had a fast Baron take, and then we saw an opportunity and just went all in for it.
Good. Who's you guys have main shot caller on the team?
So actually, your support's normally our shot caller, so it's
shoot.
a little all over the place.
Yeah, that could definitely be a hindrance for sure.
We figured it out though, and it worked out pretty good.
That's good. As long as someone can feel relatively comfortable enough to help with it and the team's okay together, it's pretty good. How long have you guys been playing together?
I started playing with them last week.
Oh, shoot. Pretty new team.
So I'm just a sub. We knew that Pogma was going to be out, so that's why I started practicing with them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good if you can at least be prepared for that and you know they're going to be gone. You can get some time in with the team. But yeah, good game. Hope to see some more of you. We haven't seen Pogma play yet, so excited for that. And yeah, good games and congrats on the 2-1 first win for you guys for the season, first game.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, have a good rest of your night.
You as well.
All right, and next set.